Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia and today I wanted to share with you all my Pochette Metis story. I wasn't going to do this video particularly today. I was planning to make a video about the Pochette Metis because it's one of my favorite bags, but I feel that a lot of us that do love that bag, we are kind of torn right now because there's a lot of issues with the bags and a lot of recalls, and it's like, do you keep the bag? Do you bring it back? Do you take the store credit? What do you do with it? Do you get on, in line for another bag? And even though with a lot of issues that this particular bag has till today, there is a line of people that are ready to pay the $1,800. To be correct, it's $1,830 US today. Yeah. And even though it has a lot of issues, and there's a reason I'm actually telling this, I mean, like, we all know, there's a lot of issues until this day, and I wasn't about to share this story. I was gonna review my Pochette Metis, compare them to the different fabrics and whatnot, but the following happened. So today I was casually taking my bag. I was switching from my Senreve bag, and I just wanted to kind of like rock my Pochette Metis for a little bit since I didn't wear it for a while. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look. I mean, like, I know my bag doesn't have any problems. I got it in 2017. It's definitely not within recall, which is like from 2013 to 2015. So I'm all good. So take a look, and what do I see? I see a crack in the canvas itself where the flap closes. The piping was completely intact. I'll insert pictures of the cracks. They were tiny, but you could see the canvas cracking. And we all know when the canvas starts to crack, there's absolutely nothing they can do. They can't repipe it, they can't fix it. And since I knew that there was a recall, I decided to go into the store. But let me back up a little bit. So originally, my first Pochette Metis I got in 2016 in Hawaii. And the bag was actually made in France, and I was very excited for the bag to be made in France. And I was like, oh my God, this is my dream bag. I was pregnant, my husband got it for me. I was just on cloud nine, being extremely excited to finally have this bag. And at that point, it was really not hard to get those bags. They were available. I think I looked at 5 or 6 of them in Hawaii, and I chose absolutely the most perfect one, without the scratches, without anything. It was just like brand new, beautiful bag made in France. And then we got back home from Hawaii, and at that point I lived in California. And within a month, I started to get a problem with the lock. So the lock, original lock, the upper portion, that's the bag. So the upper portion of the plastic, put this one in here. So the upper portion of the plastic closure of the flap had a little, it still does, a little plastic piece that would always, I kid you not, fall inside the actual lock. You were not able to lock the bag because there was the piece of plastic, floating in there. Like, sometimes you can shake it out and it would fall out and you could put it back. But a lot of times it would just fall in there, and you're like trying to close your bag. Your entire second part of the lock, that it's actually gold, would get all scratched up, ugly, like within days, because you would just like, yeah. So that's at that point, I took it back to Wildfire. If you're from Bay Area, you would know where it is. They have a really large store there, and they're like, okay, yeah, no problem, we'll have to send it in. It'll probably take 6 to 8 weeks, we'll fix it for you, blah, blah, blah. In 6 weeks or so, I come back, I pick up the bag, and it's great, it's beautiful. They fixed both parts of the lock, and I'm all excited going home, and within a couple of days, the same issue happened again. So the lock was exactly the same, and the same issue was happening. So yeah, I bring it back again, and the same story happens again. They're like, we'll send it, you know, away and it'll be fixed, you'll get it back. So I probably went back in 3 or 4 or 5 times until I had enough. I mean, I had the bag from August, and it was already, I think February or March of 2018, and 2017. And I literally maybe wore it once or twice. Finally, like the last time I got it back, it actually started to crack. The flap started to crack without me using it. I didn't use it. I didn't use the bag. I used it twice. And it was the entire time it was in repairs. And they're like, well, okay, we're gonna put you, they're not giving refunds back then. They're like, we'll put you in a queue and you're gonna be like number 700. And when we get the bag, we'll just call you. And I'm like, no, like I'm not going to like hang out there and wait for God knows how many months until I get the bag that I really want to use. And we're still like, they started to become more scarce. They got it popular again, but they're still available. So luckily for me, within a couple of weeks, I get a call back saying that the bag is here, come pick it up. I ran to Olivier, I got the bag, I'm all excited, yay. So we were happy together for almost 2 years, from 2017 to 2019. 2018 March, I don't even know when is the date today, March 24th, 25th. 2 years. 2 years were great. But suddenly, today in the morning, things took a different turn. Everything changed. I'm just kidding. Just the bag, I know, but I love it that much. I inspected the bag today in the morning and I saw the tees. Like, I just want that bag. I don't want another bag. If I would want another bag, I would just buy another bag, but I really want that bag. So I come in, and I currently live in Miami, and the Aventura store is very close to me. I walked in the morning and I'm like, hey, I think that my bag is cracking. I see her coming with the dust bag, and I mean, like, we all know what that means. She's carrying the bag, and she is going towards her manager. And she's like, well, there's this bag, it's cracking, and I have a brand new Pochette Metis. Do I give it to her? Do we exchange it? And she's like, well, yeah, but let me take a look. And I'm like, yeah, let me take a look. So she looks at my bag and she's like, are you sure you want this bag? I'm like, yeah. And I was ecstatic when I saw her coming out with the bag, and I'm like, why are we even, asking those questions? I mean, like, A, it's really hard to find the bag, and I'm here in the store, you have the bag, I have a bad bag, so why are we like, what's going on? And I feel like the bag is slipping through my fingers, and it's going to be like lost for eternity, and I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know how, from like being all excited and on cloud 9, I'm like just down there. Anyway, she is looking at my bag and she's saying, well, it's wear and tear. Wear and tear? Really? How do you get wear and tear without the actual piping cracking first and then the canvas cracking? This is not my first bag. This is not the first issues. I mean, like, I've been there, done that. I mean, I've seen them. I know the bags. I have a lot of Louis Vuitton products. And no, it's not wear and tear. And I baby my bags. I still had stickers on all of the locks because I do take care of my bags. So she probably saw me being very irritated, and she's like, well, we'll do it this time. Well, thank you, Louis Vuitton, for doing what you're supposed to do. So no, my experience wasn't as pleasant as everybody. I mean, the outcome was good, the result is good, but the experience wasn't as beautiful as everybody's like, I walked into the store and they looked at the bag and they're like, we're so sorry. Here is a store credit and you can buy any other bag or wait for the next bag to come in. No, that wasn't the issue. They were like, no, well, it's wear and tear. I was sad. I was devastated and sad, and trust me, like, I don't get that sad. Anyhow, so she was like, okay, we'll exchange it for you. I was like, thank you. Really? You should have seen me like taking everything out of my older Pochette Metis and shoving it into the new Pochette Metis because she had to do the paperwork. I have this twilly. By the way, those are amazing. They're Hermes twillies and they fit perfectly on Pochette Metis. So if you're looking for like a perfect twilly to protect your Pochette Metis or any handle, like a smaller, this is perfect. Look no further because Louis Vuitton, their bandeau or the twilly that they do, they're like really long, so you have to wrap it twice if the handle is small, and or you have a lot of fabric hanging from both sides, and I don't like that. So this is perfect. By the way, this is my new Pochette Metis. Oh, we're back together. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, it's brand new. I wrapped this in 5 seconds, like literally. I usually fuss with it and it takes me a while, but I was very quick. I was like, nobody's taking this bag away from me. Ah, I'm a crazy lady. Don't take the bag. Mine, mine, mine. Anyhow, a little dramatic. I still have the little plastic. But let me tell you, there's some things that did change, and I feel the difference between the 2017 and 2019 Pochette Metis. So first of all, this plastic board, can you see it? It's so much smaller. So I feel it will give you the same adequate amount of protection from scratching this metal piece, but at the same time, it's not as pronounced. It's not as large as the other one. Like here's my other Pochette Metis, my pink one, which I absolutely love as well. Again, it's rocking the twilly from Hermes. It's beautiful, and I feel the variety of colors you get from Hermes for twillies, they're like nobody else does them as well. But see how large the piece is. Yeah, I mean you can see it. I'll probably take a picture if you can't see it, but trust me, it's different. The fabric is much softer. It's much more pliable, so I have high hopes that this bag, listen, I am going to get another bag, and it's going to be Pochette Metis. Until you discontinue that bag, I'll keep on going back and getting the same bag because I love this bag, and nothing will take this bag away from me. No one, not even them. Let's see. We'll do a little bit of what's in my Pochette Metis. In my front pocket, I always have my large Louis Vuitton wallet. I have a few of them, but this is my current favorite. It's the Sarah, and it has Sarah with this beautiful red interior. I feel it's just gorgeous, and it gives you like a little pop of color, but again, it's very like saddle. And in my major compartment, the largest one over here, I have my sort of catch-all. There's like lipsticks, hand lotion, you name it, it's there. If you have a 2-year-old girl that you need to entertain, this will do it. What she does, she carries this like this around the store, and for 15 minutes, I can shop freely. Mommy trick, priceless, I know. And the material is so durable, so you're not really stressing that something is going to happen with the bag. I have my key, my 6-key holder. I love it too, but this one is an older one, and I can tell you guys, like I feel the difference in canvas. This is much more what is the word, it's not like stronger, it's just more stiff, and this is much more pliable. I mean, the difference is real. If you have an older Louis Vuitton piece, try it. Try the canvas. They're definitely, or the percentage of lead that they used to have in the canvas, the older version, was too large or whatever, and they had to reduce the lead in the canvas. That's why it's becoming like more pliable and actually nicer, but that's what I heard, the story with the difference in the canvas. Anyway, and then I also have my clay, which has the gift cards. I love this thing. I love all of them. I mean, look how pretty they are. This makes me happy. My pink one is made in US as well, but I feel because it's leather, I absolutely had no issues. Like inspecting it and be like, but wait, no, it's good. Like we're good. But I genuinely got lucky. I am very appreciative of the fact that they did exchange the bag for the new bag. Especially that I love it so much. This is the story about my Pochette Metis. I feel like third time is the charm. I feel the quality overall of the bag improved, and I am hoping that the issues that I had before are not going to come back and new issues are not going to arise. But if anything happens, trust me, I'm getting the same bag again until they stop manufacturing it. Probably even then I'll find a way. Anyway, don't give up. I know it's harder to find the bag currently in the stores, but keep on trying. They do pop up here and there. Just keep on going in the morning. I feel it's the best time. I find out when they get the delivery in the store. Also, you can, when you're in the store, they can actually see which other stores in your area potentially got the bag. So when you see that another store potentially can have the bag, just go there. Thank you for watching. Bye.